welcome to Backgammon Galaxy.
Sama-sama.
Namaste. How are you feeling today?
Yeah, not so bad.
So, did you play any matches today?
I did play a couple of matches.
How was that?
Exceptionally fun and riveting.
Did you win any?
I did. I won the first one.
How did you get into backgammon? What's the story there?
Yeah, crazy story. I guess everybody's got one.
Yeah,
But
we
I
want to
was-
know yours.
Not sure.
or make one up.
I wish I could. Actually, the true story is a little bit better.
Okay.
I was studying at university in Mallorca, Palma de Mallorca,
Mm-hmm.
and I was playing in a little band
Okay.
behind a bar next to Safashina.
Oh,
There's
okay.
a bar called Havana, and a friend parents sort of owned the bar. There was a little garage at the back where we were playing in a band.
I see.
Really cool group of Mallorcan guys, drummer, excellent drummer. They actually went on to have quite a successful band. But anyway, I went round the front to get the beers for everybody. We need supplies, of course. Beers being one of the musical inspirations that is required.
Sure.
And sitting outside the bar were these two men dressed in almost 70s vintage clothes,
Ooh.
crossed legs, little cap, cigar, sort of bright green with a collar, and they were playing this game, and I thought, wow, that looks cool. And it was almost like in the moonlight with a spotlight. Look, they were
like
illuminated.
magical.
It was
thing.
just a magical thing, and everybody else was sitting outside the bar. And as I walked past, for some reason, I said, "Do you play for money?" And I'd never played before. And unbeknownst to me, they'd been playing for months, and no one had spoken to them.
Right.
And they started to panic, like, are you going to play? Am I going to play?
Right.
How much money do we play for?
Right.
And I was just going to get the beers. And I was already slightly intoxicated as the group and musical performance
And the beers did the trick.
was necessary. Yeah, a few more beers, once you start.
Okay.
So when I came out, Tony said, okay, we'll play. And he started showing me some of the moves. He quickly realized that, it's my first time.
Okay.
And then I took them back to meet the band and enjoy some music and maybe smoke and just relax.
Do yourself.
Yeah. And then me and Tony started meeting up just to play backgammon.
Okay.
Now, Tony was and still is a boomerang champion.
Are you kidding me?
European boomerang champion. So he had a briefcase full of all these different boomerangs, and we would go to the beach. And he would teach me to throw them.
Wow.
Yeah, like a sport.
I've never really heard about that.
I know, me neither. I'm just happy to be on the beach, just out in the nature, loving it. But he was like the best in Europe.
Wow.
And he was also teaching me backgammon.
Wow.
So we would just meet up and chill, and it was really nice.
What was it? Do you remember the time, like the year? Or?
So this would be like 2013, 2012, something like this.
Wow.
And we started meeting up at the bar, not just the bar that we met at, but other bars. We would arrange little tournaments every Tuesday, get together, play people for beer. And we just started like that. And he kept joking, like, there's a €1 million tournament in Monte Carlo. We'll go and play one day. Of course, complete fabrication and not true whatsoever.
Yes.
But we had this shared passion and love of it.
Sure.
And he introduced me, and he was Bulgarian, and he had a long history playing, and all his friends played. So if we met for a barbecue, they say, "Oh, we play at the bar," and that's how I got to know a lot of those people.
Right.
And that was my introduction into the game. I just started playing with him.
It's absolutely enchanting. It wasn't an introduction. It was like a calling from heaven.
It was weird, huh? It was just like.
Did you ask an angel to guide you a night before?
I must have done, yeah.
That's really amazing. So what else do you do apart from backgammon?
Well, I like to write music, play music. My first job when I was 13, I was doing close-up magic at the Magic Joke Shop in Cambridge. And then later, I was working in a restaurant, and when I was 14, 15. So I still like to do these things. I paint sometimes.
Ooh.
I know.
We have an artist here.
I think if people saw some of your work, they might...
Who knew a backgammon player and an artist?
No, I wouldn't say that. Just a creation expression. I think everybody's got a part of that in them. Exactly. I think everybody's got... I like to read, of course. Who doesn't like to read?
Who's your
philosophy.
favorite?
No
what?
See, the word favorite I don't really like, because I feel like there's a time and a place for everything. So
Absolutely.
So depending how you're feeling, depending where you are, who you're with, So I never give an answer when people say, "What's your favorite thing?" I'm like, "No, it's not.
Yeah, it
I don't want
depends
to
on where you
restrict it. I
are.
want to open."
Would you like to show some trick on the
Definitely
camera?
not.
I shouldn't have asked. Okay.
Definitely not. I
I-
don't
I
even let
just-
people record.
I just took a chance, but anyway.
You could take a chance on me with the ABBA hat. Part of the backgammon, which is probably the most rewarding and satisfying, is teaching.
Do you teach as well?
Yeah.
Oh, how about that?
Well, it's been great. It's been a big part of, if you like, the business of playing and making it work for the last 10 years. Personally, I go to someone's house or stay with them wherever they may be in the world,
Okay.
which is great. And I'm very grateful to be appreciated and invited to do such things and spend time, quality time with people,
Absolutely.
people that I liked.
Uh-huh.
And I think going on a journey together or taking someone where they want to go is incredibly rewarding, just very satisfying. You know,
Inspiring too, sometimes.
just that they allow you to be part of their
Personal life.
trip, if you can say it in that way.
Experience.
Yeah, and you
Yeah.
get to. Normally, you feel like you didn't make any difference. They would have done it on their own anyway.
Yeah.
But when you share it together and you can see that growth in them and that appreciation, it's a different thing.
Absolutely.
So that's been a big part of why I'm still playing and enjoying being around these people in the.
What are your plans from here? Are you going to be traveling for more tournaments this year or this
Yeah.
season?
Good question. So I'm flying from here to Venice,
Okay.
and I'm going to a tournament in Jesolo, which is just north of Venice.
Okay.
It's like the Lido di Jesolo is like longest stretch of beach in Italy. I think in Europe actually.
Okay.
And I was very lucky to win that tournament last year. So I feel obligated to go back. But I actually just love all the Italian people and the
They're
players.
amazing.
And they always have the tournaments. They run the best tournaments in the most relaxed way, in the coolest places. And then I'll probably drive back to Ravenna, where I've been living, which is south of Venice. And then there are some more tournaments coming up. There's always something in the schedule somewhere.
Yeah, sure.
But I've got another tournament. I'm actually running a tournament in Verigo, near Lake Como.
Yeah. Do you have any, how do I say, extraordinary backgammon experience that you've ever had? That was like any game that you've had?
I often feel more emotionally when it's for somebody else. So if it's a friend of mine or a student who's succeeding and doing well, I'll feel that incredible elation of joy and happiness, and much more than I'd ever feel for myself. So in terms of memories, these are cemented in my mind more, like the achievements and successes of others who I love and admire. So is what would stand out.
Are you going to continue playing backgammon?
I can't remember when it was fun. Though sometimes it can be fun. You know, when anything becomes work, it becomes more of a grind and more of a chore.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, so that's inevitable. If anything, you sacrifice that part that you love, that joy that it brings you when you commit to doing it full time. You can't just, let's have a game at the pub like I used to play for beer, and, you know, in Italy you'd say a cazzo, just random, like,
Sure.
whatever.
Sure.
And that's really fun to play. And when I was playing in Ibiza, similar kind of crowd, good people, good times. But, you know, I always love the game. I always love playing. I'm looking at doing other things, and it's really served as the perfect vehicle to travel, which is something I've always wanted to do. And I find it difficult to travel without a good excuse. So why would I go to this random place if there's not, you know, just to go? For me, that's difficult because there's so many choices. But when someone says, we're organizing a backgammon tournament here for the first time, have you ever been? I say, no.
There's a reason there.
There's a reason to go. And even while you're there, if you go out and you meet people, they say, like, why are you here? And you go, well, I'm here for a reason, actually. You know.
Yeah.
And that's a different experience I've found than just traveling somewhere. Also on your own, if you travel, it can be isolating and a little bit scary, although I enjoy that adventure.
I know.
But with this crowd, you're always with familiar faces.
Yeah. You're
good
not
people.
alone, basically.
And
Sorta.
yeah, and you just get more of an experience in terms of going out to eat with everybody, eating more foods, trying more things.
Community thing, basically.
Yeah, just being more involved. It feels more connected.
Yeah.
And I like that connectedness.
That was it, guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you around.